adjustable pressure, you can set it in the middle and it will just lightly sprinkle over the vehicle. So if you want to play it safe, that's a really good setting to have. We also have a premium foam cannon, we have a stubby gun, and then we have an extendable lance. There pretty much is everything you need here for car cleaning. Now, I'm not a massive fan of using a stubby gun on its own because I feel I don't like to get too close to the car because you can get a lot of splashback and you get a wet t-shirt. I actually prefer to have an adjustable lance. So with this one, it's extendable. So if you're trying to reach over the other side of the vehicle or on the roof perhaps, this is going to basically do everything you could possibly need. So I absolutely love the whole bundle they got here, and it really does tick pretty much every single box. Now, if there's one criteria that is essential for car cleaning, it has to be the length of the hose. Now, I featured so many different pressure washers that have had really long hoses or really short hoses. If we look at the Ferex pressure washer from Audi, that had just a 3-meter hose and it had a short power cable as well, which meant it was borderline dangerous to me. When you're trying to wash a car, you got water splashing everywhere and you're constantly carrying around this pressure washer, which is connected to a mains. It just felt a little bit dangerous. Every time the hose was popping off, you know, it could pop off and get over the plug and then it's game over. So I didn't really like that idea. But with this, they take it to a whole new level. You get a 12-meter hose. And in my opinion, I think 12 meters is the sweet spot, between 10 and 12 anyway. If you're working on a large vehicle, at no point would you ever have to pick this pressure washer up and drag it around and move it to the other side of the car. You can literally keep it still, pull the hose out, and it's also got a 5-meter power cable as well. So you have 17 meters of length to work around the car. Let's talk about the hose reel, because this is a cracking idea. However, I think they do need to have a different handle. Now, I have mentioned this in the past, but when you reel up a hose from the garden, I always reel it up that way. I don't normally reel it up this way. So this is what the Arva Easy P57 does. So I feel that it takes a bit longer to roll it backwards towards me. However, it's got this really chunky handle that you have to cup your hand around. Now, if you've got arthritis, I don't think this will be the easiest thing to spin back up. Personally, I would love to see a handle about this thickness and this length, so I could stick the handle in there and just reel it up. But I mean, it would be so much easier, wouldn't it? That would make sense to me. But I think this is something that they could easily change, and being called the Easy Pressure Washer, I think they should be able to do that. And I definitely don't want to be too judgmental, because everything else about this is just smashing. I love the way that the hose can easily navigate through the hole. The power cable wraps up and it's all nice and tidy, and it clips on the back here. You can adjust the handle, so if you wanted to put the foam cannon on there as well, along with the lance, you can still go ahead and do that. You can fold it back up. It's about 10.6 kilos, so it's quite lightweight. It's got a handle up here and a handle below, so if you wanted to load it into the boot of your car or on a shelf, it's so easy to do. So folding it away is